everyone, welcome back to another video. This is a unordinary video that we're making, but we're here to talk about the game that you guys are seeing us play right now, and that is Growtopia. I'll tell you guys a little bit about Growtopia. Growtopia was it's a game and still is since it was created in November 2012. And later for iOS, Microsoft Windows, and OS X in 2013. It was also released for the Nintendo Switch, PlayStation 4, and Xbox One in 2019. On February 28th, 2017, a Ubisoft acquirement of Growtopia was announced and completed during Ubisoft's 2016-2017 fourth quarter, with the original developers becoming design and general advisors for the game's continued development. Here's a little bit more about Growtopia. Growtopia is a massively multiplayer online sandbox video game developed by Ubisoft Abu Dhabi and formerly by indie developers Robinson and Technologies and Hamumu Softwares, where players can farm, build worlds, converse with others, and engage in player versus player combat. The game was initially released for the Android in November of 2012. So let's get into more of why we're here. Growtopia was a massively played game back in 2012-2013, but because of the recent downfall of Growtopia being bought in 2015 or 2016-2017 by Ubisoft, Ubisoft wasn't ready to handle what Growtopia was, because it is a player-run economy, to where they use things like the world locks, but these are big locks or huge locks, but world locks are yellow locks that are used for paying for stuff, trading stuff, and also making your world. And ever since 2017, 2016, there was a downfall on Growtopia due to the reason of many pay to win stuff, pay to buy stuff, and it's something that we did not really were ready for. As you guys can clearly tell, if we go over here, you guys can see that you can literally get almost 2 million gems for $29.99, or for $25 total. Sorry. And when Ubisoft made that happen, it really didn't go well for Growtopia, because they started filling up most servers of Growtopia in 2018, 2019 with just bots. That's where there was an incline or decline of people joining Growtopia, because not many people wanted to see worlds, so Ubisoft just decided to put a bunch of bots that would spam random letters and words inside of the world to try and get them back popular. But that's what screwed over Growtopia, is because all the servers were being filled with bots. So that means that Ubisoft was crashing the game to the point of where people had to wait like an hour to 4 hours to get a hold of even getting into the game. And servers are constantly crashing, so we just wanted to talk about what's been happening here on Growtopia. There's still a lot of popularity around certain areas. Ubisoft is really trying their best, but we just don't feel they are doing very well in running this game. So, we just want to discuss about this. So, Izzy, what are your current thoughts on Growtopia?
My thoughts are, mm, it, even though the game came out many years ago, it should remain popular since it's a quick fun game even after I got introduced to it. So I think it should just remain popular if it isn't already. So yeah.
Yeah, like back in 2012, 2013 to 2015, they had the max capacity of over 150,000 people on at once in many worlds. But now Ubisoft has cut that down to only 75,000 people on at once. So they've cut the numbers down by a lot. So Ubisoft, we feel, started to ruin the game after they bought it off of the small companies that made it. So we just wanted to come on here to say that we just feel like Ubisoft needs to up their game a little bit more and stop making so much pay to win and pay to look good stuff. Like, people could buy what me and Izzy are wearing for like 20 real dollars worth of world locks, because when you buy gems on this game or any packs, you get like 700 world locks, which give you free diamond locks. Back in 2013, 2014, 2015, we OG players had to start from scratch. We didn't have any pay to win stuff, but now here comes 2025, and we feel like, who knows, because of what Ubisoft is doing, there could be the risk of a possible shutdown of Growtopia. And no one wants that. We all know that that's something that we all do not want, especially us OG players. So we are just coming on here to say, let's try and get Growtopia back up on its feet. Let's get it back to the popularity that it was at in 2014, 2013 era, because Ubisoft has pretty much ruined Growtopia from what it used to be. They're adding a lot of pay to win stuff, and we just want that to change, because people are getting rich from something that they did not earn, so they're just paying to win. And so, Izzy, would you like to add on to anything about what I just said?
Nope.
Okay.
Those are all very good points about how Ubisoft can shut this game down since the play fun games so far.
Yeah, and question for you, Izzy. What do you think about Ubisoft packing pretty much all servers with just bot accounts, to where many people around the world are not able to get in, and they have to wait in a queue of like
I
80,000 people?
I think that's awfully not a good move. Is everyone should be allowed to play and, and should not have to wait in a queue. Like both, I know this is a different, or I'm gonna say it's a different game, but both of the same thing when they have new updates. This is kind of smart, but what can we do about it?
Yeah, because Roblox has been an independent company, but when it comes to Growtopia, they sold it to Ubisoft, which when that happened in 2015, a lot of us Growtopia players, we hated the change because they changed a lot of the stuff in Growtopia. They started adding pay-to-win stuff. So we just feel like there's a decline of people playing this game, and it's not really what we want to see. We want to see this game go back to its glory days. So if you guys have a mobile phone, a tablet, a PC, Steam, anything possible, hop on Growtopia. Come join the fun. There's always auctions, there's giveaways. People who are rich like me and stuff are always on giving away stuff to make sure that everyone that's new feels welcome. Like that robe that Izzy is wearing, I actually was the one who actually bought it for her, and for around 20 world locks, and now she has a pretty cool uniform. But let's just try and get Growtopia back up on its feet, and let's get these bot accounts off of the servers, Ubisoft, and let's actually have real people playing Growtopia and not just some bots running around doing stuff that would usually be what real players are doing. Like, bots are just sitting there constantly, just spamming random stuff. Like, look at this. People are buying grow emojis. People are selling rare items. There's people there's like guess the songs, etc. So please, Ubisoft, we just ask that you get rid of all these pay to win stuff, and you actually allow us to go back to the 2013-2014 days. So let's get Growtopia back up on its feet, and let's bring back the olden days. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I know it was unusual, but it's something that we had on our mind. So thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoy the rest of your day.